Any other question? Okay, let's move on to the next part, which is something we have been talking about a lot during the previous part, which is how you save the results and and do some kind of processing of the results externally. So let's close all the windows we have open and let's go back to the main Inca window. You will see that the third icon from the left is called res, the icon that is just beside the par icon. Forgot to say let me just say that before. The par icon is to save the parameter file. So if you change some parameter, you save it by clicking par. Okay, or you can also do file save parameter. Forgot to mention before. For the results, it's the same. You click the res icon or you click file save results. Let's click on the icon and you will display a window where you have to enter the name of the result file. Let's call it Salmons Brook. Is it salmon or salmons?
Salmons.
Salmons, yes. Okay, or you can call it whatever you like, and you just save it. I'm saving it in the Inca and Salmonsbrook folder, which is the folder that I'm displaying by default, but just check it. Check that you are working in the same folder, you are saving in the same folder.
And we stick with the DSD format.
Exactly, yeah. You leave it as it is, and you save it. It will take a little while, and meanwhile, if you go to the result, to the folder, to the actual folder, Salmonsbrook folder, you will see it's writing a lot of files. Now in my laptop it is finished. All these files contain different things, different variables, depending on the compartment, depending on a lot of things. The most interesting one is the .dsd. So if you go to salmonsbrook.dsd, well, I called it Salmonsbrook, whatever you called it, .dsd, and you open it with a text editor with the notepad, the same way you did it for the other files. So you just right click, open with notepad. You will see that there are several time series. In the left column you have the date, in the most left column, and then in the other columns you have different variables such as flow, nitrate, ammonium, and the volume of the reach, which is not too useful for us at this moment. So what you are displaying right now is the results for reach number 8. So for day 1st of January 2005, you have 5.047 cubic meter per second in terms of flow. You have 0.33 milligrams per liter nitrate. You have 0.01158 milligrams per liter ammonium. Within this file, you have all the reaches. Actually, if you do again Control F and you look for reach 6, for example, you will jump to where the results for reach 6 are. So you have those numbers, those values.
So are these results the calibration or the scenario result?
Calibration. If you want the scenario result, you do File, Save Scenario. You have a menu right there.
No, I can.
You can do File, Save Results, and File, Save Scenario. Okay? Okay, you can't do really much from the text editor apart from seeing a lot of numbers, which is not very useful. So what could be useful is to open it with Excel. So open Excel again and close if you have the file that we created previously, just close it and don't save it, we don't need it. Just open an empty file in Excel and then go to File, Open, and look for the folder where you saved all the files, which should be something like C Inca and Salmonsbrook, or C whatever Inca and Salmonsbrook. Okay? Then in the extensions, in the drop down menu with the extension, you choose all files, so asterisk, otherwise you will not display anything, and then you select the salmonsbrook.dsd. Double click on it. Everything okay? Did you display like a gray ugly window with numbers and things in it? Okay, here is when you tell Excel the format of your file. So we need to tell Excel you are opening a text file, but we need to so Excel, it knows that we are opening a text file, but it needs to know if it's delimited by tabs, by spaces, by fixed width columns, by a comma or whatever. In this case it's fixed width, so we just select fixed width and we click next, and it should be all done.
Does it matter that it's selecting the file origin as Japanese? Here.
How good's your Japanese? I suppose that's the real question.
Does that matter?
Seems to come up with English.
Ah, yeah, with my laptop too, so yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I've never noticed that. And my Japanese is not good. So you click finish, and you should open the result file in Excel with maybe not the best look ever, but still at least you have all the values in column, so at least you can do something. For example, let's look again for reach number 6. You do Ctrl F and you write reach 6 and you click find next, and you cannot find it. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, because they intercept.
Yeah, they're in different cells. So whether we can either look for it manually, so we go down, 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 or you can look for 6 space and then 6 between parentheses. There you are. So here you have the columns or the values corresponding to reach number 6. So, well, I don't have that. Let me just go to reach number 6. So, for example, here you can do your own plots. For example, you can do your own analysis. You can do whatever you want. What I usually do is I try to copy it in a new file in order to keep it a bit tidy, because it's a bit messy here with all the headers and stuff. But it's not needed. You can work on this. So, for example, if you select the first 2 columns, the date and the flow, and you go down and down and down, and then you just click, for example, insert, scatter, and you click on the fifth type, scatter with straight lines.
Insert, you say?
Scatter with lines. So
Yeah, for example. Yes, insert, scatter,
It's probably because it's 10.
scatter with straight lines.